From KeyBank Field at Ted Testa Park in Cortlandville, New York, this is the Cortland Standard's live coverage of Crown City Little League. Today it's the regular season finale for Crown City Little League Major Division play between the Giants with a record of 7-5, and the Indians with a record of 7-6. Good evening, everybody. I'm Sam Fieldy, ready to bring you the play-by-play story. The Giants looking for the season sweep of the Indians in this regular season finale, so they should have the number 2 seed wrapped up after Saturday's action. There was some suspense over whether this game would determine the 2 or 3 seed home field advantage for the first round, but these two teams are going to meet again Saturday in the first round of the playoffs, and the Mets and Mariners, who are playing in over at NBT behind us, are going to meet in the first round on Saturday as well. And we will have the Mets and Mariners game for you on Saturday. As I mentioned, the Giants looking for the season sweep of the Indians. Last time out between these two teams, this was on June 2nd. The Giants beat the Indians 11-3. Brennan Wilson, Owen Kuhn, Zach Janeski all had doubles, and scored 7 runs in the bottom of the 4th to put the game out of reach. So here is Liam Baker to lead things off against Keelan Irvine, and the first pitch at 5:46 is fouled off for strike 1. We're underway. Yep, 5:45 actually, right on schedule. Liam Baker, Owen Kuhn, and Brennan Wilson due up here in the top of the first for the Giants. Irvine delivers the 0-1, and it's low for ball 1 to even the count. Strike 2, 1-2 with a fastball. Giants lost a heartbreaker to the Mets, 4-3 in walk-off fashion on Saturday. Tomahawk chop to the right side, fielded by the second baseman. Throw on to first is in time for out number 1. Might have swung at a ball there, but that is the first out of the ball game, and here's Owen Kuhn. So I was mentioning the Giants 4-3 losers to the Mets Saturday in walk-off fashion as Tucker Kelly stole third and then got home on errant throw, trying to throw him out at third. That was a game which the Giants only mustered 2 hits as the count is 0-1, but gave the Mets the biggest scare they've had thus far, nearly preventing them from getting their undefeated season. But the Mets continue to stay undefeated, 12-0. Got the Mariners in about 15 minutes. This is driven deep to left, and this will get down, bounce right off the base of the fence. Kuhn's into second with a double. That's the problem with playing in left field, playing in the outfield here at KeyBank Field. The sun's directly behind home plate, so it's right in your eyes if you're an outfielder. Here is Brennan Wilson as he takes ball 1. One out double for Kuhn. Wilson's been arguably the best hitter for the Giants this season, so that's fouled off for strike 1. Indians have their full complement of 13 players today. Giants just missing 1 right now. I actually take that back. Don't know if Michael Schiffeliti is here. There was a question mark next to his name in the Indians lineup card, but he is last in the Indians lineup, so we won't know until we get to his spot in the batting order. A big cut and a miss. Brennan Wilson is retired. Key man set down there. 2 down, and that brings up Foster Eaton, who's going to get the start on the mound today for the Giants. Trying to bring home the first run of the ball game, and Owen Kuhn standing at second after that one-out double. Irvine winds and delivers, and that's low to the backstop, and up to third goes Kuhn. So the first run of the ball game now 60 feet away. And Eaton ahead in the count 1-0. That's over at the knees for strike one to even the count at 1. Off speed pitch on the outside, 1-2. So Irvine 1 strike away from stranding that runner at third. Here's the pitch. This is slapped the other way, foul. Count will remain 1-2. One, two once again. Here it is. Dribbler to the right side. Second baseman's got it. Underhand to first. And nothing comes of the one-out double. So after half an inning, Giants nothing, Indians coming up. This live stream from the Cortland Standard is brought to you by Arnold's Florist. So here we go to the bottom of the first. Tristan Milligan, Cole Milligan, and Quinn Dodds to lead things off for the Indians against Foster Eaton. Eaton the lefty. Misses low for ball one to the lefty Tristan Milligan. Tristan Milligan had the only extra base hit against the Giants in the team's last meeting. Had a triple. Cut and a miss for strike one. Milligan also had a double and pitched a complete game against the Mariners on Saturday. And the count will be 1-2. Tristan's brother Cole on deck, as I said. Then Quinn Dodds, if anybody gets on, Jordan Brown. Eaton winds and delivers the 1-2. A big swing and a miss at a pitch way up and away for strike three. And Eaton picks up his first strikeout. I think Milligan made up his mind there that he was swinging no matter what and got fooled. So here's Cole Milligan banging from the right side. And he slaps this one the other way, backhanded by the shortstop, fires on to first. The throw, one hops to the fence. Cole's on his way to second. That throw goes into left field. Cole's on his way to third, and he will get there. Single E6, E3. And the first pitch to Quinn Dodds is popped up against the fence, making the catch as the first baseman for out number two. Cole dances his way back to third, and there are two down. So it's up to Jordan Brown. Both teams getting a runner to third with one out. Giants weren't able to capitalize. Can the Indians? Eaton winds and delivers. Fastball on the inside corner, strike one. Popcorn at the concession stand is calling my name because I smell it from here. The 0-1. This is slapped to the left side. Third baseman's got it. It's going to be a tough play, and it's going to be an infield single. And in to score the game's first run from third is Milligan. It's going to be an unearned run. And that'll bring up Garrett Major. And Major with a little nubber to first, and stepping on the bag is the first baseman as the ball hugs the line but stays fair. And the out goes three unassisted, and the inning is over. 1 run, 2 hits, 2 errors, and 1 left. And after 1 complete, 1-0 Indians. It's already being taped. This live stream for the Cortland Standard is brought to you by Bailey Place Insurance. Top of the second will be Dan Furs, Eli West, and Zach Janeski due up for the Giants. Furs takes inside, ball one. 16 pitches in the first inning for Keelan Irvine. Big cut and a miss by Furs. And the count will be 1-1. Down and away, 2-1. Behind his head, and it'll be 3-1. Both teams getting a runner to third with one out in the first inning, but only the Indians able to capitalize. Swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt, and the count will be full. Milligan reaching on a single, and then two errors on that same single got him to third, and Jordan Brown brought him home. On the outside corner, strike three called. Second strikeout for Irvine. And there's one down here in the top, the top of the second. About to say top then bottom, top of the second for Eli West. Irvine winds and delivers. And that is in there for strike one, 0-1. You know, he'd like to have a shutdown inning after the Indians get him a run. Off-speed pitch, off-balance swing, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, Eli West. Back-to-back strikeouts, 3 already for Irvine. That brings up Zach Janeski. This is inside for ball one. Much cooler day today than it has been lately. On game days anyways. We had the rain the past couple of days, but on game days it's been, mercury's been rising, pushing up to 80, 90 or so. 1-1 the count. 2-1. Got myself some pretty good color on day I had to cover 2 high school baseball sectional championship games. Had to go to Poland and then to Camden. I got burnt pretty bad. 5-pitch walk for Janeski. So the inning stays alive for Tim Forehand. .30 pitches already for Irvine, and forehand comes up empty for strike one. If there's one player we're probably not going to see pitch today for the Indians, it's probably Tristan Milligan, as this is grounded the other way on to first, and the side is retired. Good solid defense on the right side of the infield for the Indians early on, and after 1.5, it is still 1-0 Tribe. This live stream for the Cortland Standard is brought to you by Berkshire Hathaway Heritage Realty. Bottom of the second, it'll be Keelan Irvine, Keegan Rowley, and Tyler Schultz due up for the Indians. Foster Eaton delivers down and in for ball one to Irvine. Irvine had a triple in the Indians' 11-6 win over the Mariners on Saturday. And we have time called behind the plate. Just had a little brief equipment issue, but we're all set. Eaton not wasting any time, and that is strike one, 1-1. Up and away, ball two. There could be one criticism of Eaton's delivery is that he shows his pitching hand pretty early. So if you got a good eye as a hitter, you can discern what he's trying to throw before what type of pitch he's going to try and throw before he even releases it. 3-1. Swing and a miss. Swung underneath it, actually. It was diving low, and Irvine still swung underneath it. Payoff pitch. In there for strike three called. Second strikeout for Eaton. And there's one down the bottom of the second for Keegan Rowley. Rowley has been making those nice plays over at second base. He's got the bat pointed high, and he fouls that one off for strike one. Got the Jeff Bagwell chic going. Bat pointed high, the squatting stance. See if he can do a Jeff Bagwell impression with a big extra base hit here. I'll take that down and in, ball one. Catcher was trying to frame it. It was in the dirt. 1-1 the count. Out in front of that one was Rowley, and the count will be 1-2. Baker winds and delivers, and this is slapped into left center field. That'll get all the way to the fence. There is that extra base hit I was talking about. Rowley's on his way to second, and he will hold there with a one-out double. So that'll bring up Tyler Schultz. And Schultz, big contact up the middle, unable to field it is the shortstop. And rounding third is Rowley. He will score back to first safely is Schultz. It's an RBI single for Schultz. And the Indians take a 2-0 lead. So here's Camden Shimizu. Last time we saw him on stream, he had a pretty good game. As he fouls that one off for strike one. High for ball one, and bluffing off of first is Schultz. Eaton, a little anger behind that fastball. That's low for ball two. Throw back to first, it goes into right field. Schultz is on his way to second, and he will hold there on the error. Third error already by the Giants. That catches the inside corner, strike two. 2-2 to Shimizu. With Jason Schermerhorn on deck. Sails to the backstop and up to third goes Schultz. Payoff pitch to Shimizu, grounded the other way, and nobody's covering first after the first baseman fanned on, and Shimizu's going to get an RBI. The Indians lead 3-0 on the infield single by Shimizu. Ball one to Jason Schermerhorn. Two and oh. 3 straight hits. By the Indians with 1 out. That bounces to the plate, to the backstop, and up to second on another wild pitch is Shimizu. Shimizu at second, Schermerhorn with a 3-0 count. Inside corner with a fastball, strike one, 3-1. That's in there for strike two, 3-2 to Schermerhorn. Kylan Southwick on deck. Ball four. And we're we're going to have a meeting at the mound, see if Foster Eaton can settle it down a little bit. Or are we going to have a pitching change? Let's see. All right, so pep talk is over. Eden has allowed 4 straight base runners after striking out Irvine to lead off the inning. 3 hits and an error and 2 wild pitches and a walk. First pitch to Southwick is popped up into shallow right, and it gets down for a base hit. Being waved around third is Shimizu. He will score. On his way to third and sliding in safely is Schermerhorn, and he will hold there. And on the errant throw, Southwick advances to second. So Josiah Craig will bat, and he takes strike 1. That's low, skips away, but no advance by the runners. 1-1. Fouled off. 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Skips to the backstop. Here comes Schermerhorn, and he is safe. Up to third on the play goes Southwick. Five nothing our score. Can Eaton put away Craig? That's in there for strike 3 called. 2 down on Eaton's third strikeout. And Michael Schiffeliti is with us today, so he will bat. Down and in for ball 1. Keelan Irvine struck out looking to begin this inning, but then a double by Keegan Rowley, a single by Tyler Schultz, as that misses for ball 2. A single by Camden Shimizu, a walk by Jason Schermerhorn, a single by Kylan Southwick. 2-1. Two wild pitches and an error and a walk mixed in. Swing and a miss. Schiffeliti with a long stroke there, so got to quicken that up. Going to make contact. 2-2 the count. Eaton winds and delivers in the dirt, ball 3. And the lineup will turn over for Tristan Milligan if Eaton can't get Schiffeliti here. Another 3-2 count. It's been a long inning. 43 pitches already for Eaton. Here's number 44. And this is slapped down the left field line and in for a base hit. Schiffeliti will hold it first. And it is 6-0 as the throw goes into right field. And Schiffeliti will take second after all. And I think that's going to be it for Foster Eaton as Schiffeliti allows a single, then the errors betray the Giants again. Schiffeliti gets credit with the RBI to bring in Southwick. And if you're the Indians, you got to love it that the bottom of your lineup is producing so well right now. So Eaton is done after an inning and 2/3. Allows 6 runs on 6 hits. Not all of these runs are earned, however. I'll have to do a check. Milligan, the run that Cole Milligan scored in the first was not earned because he got to third on 2 errors. And Dan Furs is going to take over on the mound. Eaton goes to first. You know, he's not happy with how that turned out, but a good show of sportsmanship there from Tristan Milligan, giving him some words of encouragement over at first base. Tristan might be the best hitter in the Indians lineup. And Eaton got him pretty easily, too, on strikes. So 6-0 our score. Runner at second, 2 down. And here's Tristan Milligan. And what I was going to say about Milligan earlier before we got sidetracked with a bunch of other stuff, as he takes strike 1, is that if there's one player who's probably not going to pitch today for the Indians, it's probably Tristan. He pitched a complete game on Saturday, 1-1. And for one thing, he hasn't gotten enough rest. It's only 3 days of rest. But even if he was eligible, this has popped up into foul ground and out of play, 1-2. Even if he was eligible to pitch today, they probably want to save him for the playoff game on Saturday against these Giants. 1-2 the count to Milligan. His brother Cole on deck. And Furs winds and delivers the 1-2. That skips to the backstop. Schiffeliti is on his way to third, and he will get there. And I don't understand why I changed the item I'm trying to... Sorry, folks, this score bug's being difficult. 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And the side is retired, but not before the Indians score 5 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors, and leave 1. After 2 complete, 6-0 Indians. This live stream from the Cortland Standard is brought to you by Franky's Fix-It Repair Shop. Top of the third, it'll be Jake Renahan, Hayden Parker, and Sam Moon due up for the Giants against Keelan Irvine. And this glances off the pitcher's glove right to the shortstop and to first for your standard issue 1-6-3 ground out. Hard contact, but fantastic defense. Take away a base hit. From Renahan, and here is Hayden Parker. And that bounces to the backstop for ball 1. That was Cole Milligan, by the way, on the scoop at short, onto Tristan at first, as it glanced off of Irvine's glove initially. 1-0 the count. 2-0. So a tough break there for the Giants, trying to get back in this ball game, and great defense takes away a leadoff hit. This is grounded underneath the glove of Milligan into right field for a base hit. So Parker aboard. There's your base hit. Here is Sam Moon. Goes fishing for that one, and it's strike 1, 0-1. 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors, 2 left for the Indians. Swing and a miss, strike 2. No runs, 2 hits, 4 errors, 2 left for the Giants. Fouled off. Good job by Moon to spoil that one. Stays alive at 0-2. Mason Harris is due up next. Cole Milligan in to have a word with Irvine. 1-2. Swing and a miss at a high one. And there are 2 down as Moon becomes the 4th strikeout victim for Irvine. And it'll be up to Mason Harris to keep the line moving. This is chopped to the left side. Third baseman's got it. On to second for the force. That retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. And after 2.5, it is still 6-0 Tribe. This live stream from the Cortland Standard is brought to you by Homer Men's and Boys and Women's and Girls Store. Bottom of the third, it'll be Cole Milligan, Quinn Dodds, and Jordan Brown due up for the Indians. Dan Furr's out there for his first full inning of work after relieving Foster Eden, who went an inning in 2/3 and allowed 6 runs on 7 hits while striking out 3. Cole Milligan singled and scored his first time up, and he bloops this one into right field for a base hit. Now it gets away from the right fielder. Milligan's on his way to second, and he will hold there. Single and an E9. So while Tristan is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, Cole is 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Here's Quinn Dodds. Ducks out of the way of that one for ball 1. Dodds popped out to the first baseman his first time up. Sails to the backstop. And up to third is Milligan. to the backstop. Dodds will reach. She's taken off for second. So Dodds draws a walk and then catches the defense napping. So here is Jordan Brown with 2 runners in scoring position. And this is slapped to the left side. Third baseman's got it. Throw on to first. Will be in time. Dodds will take third after the throw, and Milligan will score. It's an RBI ground out, 5-3 for Brown, and the Indians extend the lead to 7-0. Want to apologize for the for using the wrong pronouns for Quinn. My deepest apologies. Quinn is going to dance off of third and hold there on the ball 1 to Garrett Major. Oh, right in the hip. So Keelan Irvine will step to the plate. Struck out looking his first time up. And a big cut and a miss. Taking off for second is Major. He'll make it there. Ball 1. Fastball in the outside corner, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Irvine down on strikes for the second time. And that'll bring up Keegan Rowley, who had a double his first time up. And Rowley pops this one foul for strike 1. Ten of the 13 Indians batters have reached base at least once. Swing and a miss. Underneath that one was Rowley, and it's 0-2. Only one hit in this inning. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. And that'll retire the side. The Indians get 1 run on 1 hit and leave 2. And we're halfway home. It is 7-0 Tribe. This live stream for the Cortland Standard is brought to you by Tallmadge Tire. Top of the fourth, and we got a new pitcher for the Indians. It's Jordan Brown taking over for Keelan Irvine, who goes 3 innings, allows 2 hits, no runs, and 1 walk, while striking out 4. Liam Baker is first assignment, to be followed by Owen Kuhn and Brennan Wilson. And that's in there for strike 1. Baker grounded out to second to begin the ball game. Swing and a miss, strike 2. We approach the hour mark of this ball game. We started at 5:45. It's 6:42. This is slapped the other way. Nobody's covering first, so having to win the race to the bag himself is the first baseman, Milligan, and he does so. Is that Milligan? But it is out number 1 regardless. Or is that Irvine? Anyways, Owen Kuhn, the next to bat, doubled with 1 out in the first and comes up empty for strike 1. Was stranded at third. That skips to the backstop. Ball 1. Tristan Milligan's catching. Cole Milligan's at short. Yeah, that's Irvine at first. My mistake. So Irvine winning the race to the bag for the first out. Now a 1-1 count to Kuhn. Popped foul and out of play, and the count will be 1-2. Popped foul and out of play again. Good stroke, but underneath it. One, 2 once again to Kuhn. Inside, 2-2. Full count. So Dodd's hoping to reach base for the second time with Brennan Wilson on deck and see if the Giants can claw their way back into this game. 1 run in the first, 5 in the second, 1 in the third for the Giants. 7-0 our score. Payoff pitch. Driven deep to right center field and gone! What a sound off the bat for that one. Owen Kuhn gets the Giants on the board in a big way. It's 7-1. Kuhn's second extra base hit of the ball game. And now Brennan Wilson. Kuhn has 2 of the Giants' 3 hits this game. And Wilson takes strike 1 on the outside corner. 7-1. That's low for ball one. Two and one as they're retrieving the home run ball from beyond center field. Seen a couple of shots to dead center recently. Cal Albright of the Mets. Now Owen Kuhn of the Giants. 2-2 the count to Wilson, who struck out swinging his first time up in the first. On the outside corner, strike three called. Wilson looking overmatched. Down, two of the best hitters in this game, Wilson and Milligan, Tristan Milligan that is, are both 0 for 2 with 2 Ks. Now it'll be up to Foster Eaton, grounded out to second his first time up, as that is high for ball one. In the bottom of the fourth, the Indians will have Schultz, Shimizu, and Schermerhorn due up. Two and one. Three and one the count. And that nearly hits him, but it'll be ball four anyway. Second walk issued by Indians pitching. The first one was to Zach Janeski by Keelan Irvine back in the second. Here is Dan Furs, struck out looking his first time up in the second. That's outside for ball one. And time is called behind home plate. And we'll get back to work. Swing and a miss. Off speed pitch there, and it's 1-1. High for ball two, 2-1. Brown has thrown 23 pitches in the inning. Number 24 is grounded to short, bobbled there. Throw to first is offline. Throw to third, and now they got the runner caught in the hot box, and they got him. So it's an E6 that allows Furs to reach, but then Eaton is thrown out between second and third, and the side is retired. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left, and after 3.5, it is 7-1 Indians. This live stream from the Cortland Standard is brought to you by the United Way. Bottom of the fourth, it'll be Tyler Schultz, Camden Shimizu, and Jason Schermerhorn due up. Schultz singled and scored. Had an RBI single, in fact, and scored. As that misses for ball one. Little dribbler down the first base line, and the throw to first is in time. So good job coming off the mound by Dan Furs to field that one. One up, one down. And that'll bring up Camden Shimizu. Shimizu singled home Schultz in the second, then came around to score his own run. Strike one. Skips to the plate, ball one. Fouled off, and the count will be 1-2. Swing and a miss by Shimizu. And he is down on strikes. 2 up, 2 down in the bottom of the fourth, and here's Jason Schermerhorn. Schermerhorn walked and scored on a wild pitch back in the second. Low for ball one. In the top of the fifth, the Giants will have Eli West, Zach Janeski, and Tim Forehand due up. Dan Furr is working on 29 pitches. Here's number 30, and that brushes him back for ball two, 2-0. Three and 0. Four-pitch walk issued to Jason Schermerhorn. Schermerhorn showing some good discipline towards the bottom of the lineup, and that'll bring up Kylan Southwick. Had an RBI single and came around to score in the second. On the outside corner, strike one. Throw back to first. And back safely is Schermerhorn. Throw back to the pitcher offline. It's been that kind of day for the Giants. So if the Indians hold on to score, hold on to win this game, and by this kind of margin, fouled off, 0-2, it may bode well for the Indians in the first round playoff matchup on Saturday. Give them some confidence. The Giants are going to be the home team in that game, but if this score holds, both teams will be 7-6. And a swing and a miss. The ball pops out of the catcher's glove. The throw goes to second, and it's offline. The throw should have gone to first. So the inning stays alive. So that'll bring up Josiah Craig. Craig struck out looking his first time up in the second. Sorry about that, folks. My phone was ringing, so got my signals jammed a little bit. 1-0 the count to Craig. He's got Schermerhorn at second, Southwick at first, and that's in there for strike one, 1-1. Oh, right in the ankle. Tell him don't back out of the way. Oh, you don't want to back out of the way of that one, but the bases are now loaded. For Michael Schiffeliti. He had an RBI single his first time up. And they're checking on Craig to see if he'll still be good to go. It had a pretty solid sound to it when it hit him. Is that Craig or Shimizu at first? We'll check, but right now Schiffeliti with a chance to break this game wide open. And he grounds this one. Pitcher's got it. Throw on to first, and a good stretch at first is going to get the out, and the Indians leave the bases loaded without the aid of a hit. And after 4 complete, still 7-1 Indians. This live stream from the Cortland Standard is brought to you by Valley Self-Storage, as the first pitch is fouled off by Eli West for strike one. Top of the fifth, West, Janeski, and forehand due up. Jordan Brown out there for his second inning of work, and West takes strike two, 0-2. 7-1 our score, 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, 7 left for the Indians. 1 run, 3 hits, 5 errors, and 4 left for the Giants, as West goes down on 3 pitches for out number 1. Here is Zach Janeski, who drew a 2-out walk his first time up in the second. And he holds up, and they are, yeah, he didn't go. He didn't go, but I thought that was good enough to be a called strike. So ball one. Swing and a miss. That's definitely a strike, and it'll be 1-1. Strike two, 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Ball three. Good patience being shown by Janeski after falling behind. Tim forehand on deck. If anybody gets on Jake Renahan. Swing and a miss. That might have been ball four, but Janeski is retired for the second strikeout of the inning and the third strikeout for Brown. So 2 up, 2 down for Tim forehand. Forehand grounded out to second his first time up in the second. This is grounded to the left side. Third baseman's got a slow roller and safe as the first baseman dropped the ball. Throw might have been on time, but Dodds didn't secure it. So that'll be at E3. And the inning continues for Tim forehand. And forehand takes up and away ball one. High for ball two. Swing and a miss, 2-1. That pops out of the catcher's glove and up to second. On the pass, ball goes forehand. I misspoke. It's Renahan at bat, not forehand. Forehand's on second. Losing track of my place in my own scorebook. So 3-1 to Renahan, who grounded out 1-6-3. Pops this one up into shallow right. That's going to get down for a base hit. Around third and coming home is forehand with the second Giants run. So some 2-out life being shown by the Giants. Down to their final 4 outs, trying to claw their way back into this. And here is Hayden Parker. Singled his first time up. And an excuse me swing, but he misses for strike one. That is the 4th Giants hit. And he pops this one up, and this is gonna land foul, as Tristan Milligan fielded it. It was kind of a weird bounce. It bounced in fair territory, basically right on the line, but then when Milligan fielded it, it was in foul territory. So it's a strike, and it's 0-2. Brown with the 0-2. Here it is. Fouled off. Popped up. Milligan will give it a look, and it'll drop between the fans sitting to the left of the Indians' dugout. Still 0-2 to Parker. Up and away, ball one. In the bottom of the fifth, the Indians will have Tristan Milligan, Cole Milligan, and Quinn Dodds due up. Brown with the 1-2. Check swing, I'll appeal. Oh, really? Oh, that's a tough call. And Realty went around. I disagree, but unfortunately my opinion is not the one that matters. So that will retire the side. And after 4.5, 7-2 Indians. Bottom of the fifth, top three hitters in the Indians order due up. Tristan Milligan hoping to race his 0 for 2. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. And he takes down in for ball one. Milligan and Irvine are the only Indians who haven't reached today. 1-1. Dan Furs has already pitched 2 1/3 innings, allowed just 1 run in that time. And he's going to get a bunt down. This is going to be a close play, and the throw is not going to be made after all. And he eat it, and it'll be an infield single. That's one way to get out of a slump. So Milligan 1 for 3. Here, Tristan 1 for 3. Here's Cole, who's 2 for 2. 2 singles, 2 runs. Outside corner, strike one. Tristan bluffs off of first. Cole's going to lay another one down, and this will get foul for strike 2. So the bunt will definitely be off here. We'll see if Tristan will try to take a base. This one isn't put in play. Up and away, and Tristan hangs on at first. 1-2. Bottom of the fifth. Big 5-run bottom of the second is the difference right now. The Indians putting up a 5 spot with the bottom of the order, no less. Cole and Tristan both exerting maybe a little too much effort on that play. Cole lunging at that one to foul it off, and Tristan trying to take off at first. And going down to one knee before he gets back to the bag. Still 1-2. That skips to the backstop, and this time Tristan will take off, and he'll get there safely on the wild pitch, 2-2. Runner in scoring position for the Indians. Cole would love to drive in his brother, pick up his first RBI of the ball game. Furs with the 2-2. And Cole hanging in there. Indians would need to score 5 runs in this inning to stop it. Otherwise, the Giants will get a turn at bat in the top of the 6th to try and extend the ball game. 2-2. It's probably ball 3. Tristan's probably, Cole rather's probably swung at ball 3, 4, and 5 in this at bat. He's doing what he can to force Furs to throw him a strike. This is chopped up the middle. Second baseman's got it. Throw to first will not be in time. So it'll be an infield single. Runners at the corners, nobody out for Quinn Dodds. Dodds is 0 for 1 with a walk and a pop-up to first. Dodds is going to square and foul it off. Tristan at third, Cole at first. Cole's now 3 for 3. Quinn would like to get her first hit. Oh! Well, it'll help the on-base percentage anyways, as Dodds goes up to first, and the bases are loaded with nobody out. And we'll see if this is going to provoke a change for the Giants. And it looks like we do have a new pitcher. Do we? Yep. It's Liam Baker taking over on the mound. Third pitcher of the game for the Giants. Dan Furs goes 2 1/3. Allows 1 run thus far anyways on 3 hits. Responsible for all 3 runners on base with 4 strikeouts. Hit 3 batters and surrendered 2 walks. Actually had 5 strikeouts when you throw in the pass ball third strike to Southwick last inning. So 1 run allowed by first, but again, responsible for all 3 runners on base. And the Indians like to put a stop to it here. Can't do it with 1 swing of the bat. Like I said, they need 5 runs. They lead by 5 right now. Got to get to 10. So here is Jordan Brown. 1 for 2 with an RBI single and a ground out to third. Certainly going for that grand slam with that swing, but comes up empty, 0-1. Tristan Milligan at third, Cole Milligan at second, Dodds at first. That's low. It goes to the backstop, but a late read by the runners will keep them where they are, and the count will be 1-1. Shadows over the home plate area right now. But you still got the sun shining in your eyes facing that side. Oh, another mighty cut and a miss by Jordan Brown. He's got to slow down the stroke a little, pick up the stroke rather a little bit. 1-2. On the outside corner, strike 3 called. Big strikeout there as Brown is retired. Bases still loaded, now 1 out. And here's Garrett Major. Major 0 for 1. Grounded out to first to end the first and was hit by a pitch in the third. The Indians loaded the bases with 2 out in the fourth, did not score. They've loaded the bases with nobody out here in the fifth, and Major comes up empty for strike 1. Indians batters might be a little too amped up trying to break this one open. 1-1. A swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt. Baker thinking like the hitters here, knowing they want to swing and put a stop to this one before they get a chance in the top of the 6th. So he's taking advantage of their aggression. The 1-2. Down and away, 2-2. Indians do not want to waste back-to-back bases loaded opportunities. In the dirt, no advance by the runners, and the count fills at 3-2. Major will certainly take a walk here to push home 1 run. Ball 4. Close. Major gets the benefit of the call. Tristan Milligan scores. Major picks up the RBI, and it is 8-2. Now here's Keelan Irvine, who after Tristan Milligan singled, is the only Indians batter who hasn't reached base yet. And that is a strike, 0-1. We now have Cole Milligan at third, Dodds at second, Major at first. 0-2. Late break for home by Milligan, and he's out! So a 1-2 count. Milligan retired 2-1. Dodds up to third, Major up to second. Irvine behind 1-2, trying to avoid going down on strikes for the third time. Trying to get on base any way he can. And he got him! And that is out number 3. Yeah, a little bit of a delayed reaction by the Giants, but what a job by Liam Baker. Allows just the 1 run after coming in with the bases loaded and nobody out. And the Indians give the Giants a chance to bat again, but the Giants only have 3 outs to go. Top of the 6th, coming up, Indians 8, Giants 2. Top of the 6th. After the Giants escape with just the 1 run allowed in the bottom of the 5th to keep the game going. They still need to score 6 runs here, just to tie. Sam Moon, Mason Harris, and Liam Baker due up. Moon takes upstairs ball 1 from Cole Milligan, who takes over for Jordan Brown. Inside ball 2. Brown goes 2 innings, allows 2 runs, 2 hits, and strikes out 4 with 1 walk allowed. Brushes him back, and it's 3-0. Taken all the way for strike 1, and the count will be 3-1. High for ball 4, and a 5-pitch walk to lead off the top of the 6th for the Giants. So Moon, who struck out swinging his first time up in the 3rd, reaches on the walk, and here's Mason Harris. And Harris gets out of the way of that one as Moon takes off for 2nd on the wild pitch. 1-0 the count. Harris grounded into a fielder's choice to end the third his first time up. And now Milligan calls time. And now he comes set. That's over for strike one, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Kind of stepped out of the way of that one while he was swinging, so 1-2 the count. Down and away, 2-2. Moon bluffing off of second. Spins out of the way of that one, and it's a full count. Ball four. Back-to-back walks issued by Cole Milligan. It's got to be that pass the baton mentality if you're the Giants. And we're going to have a conference at the mound. The lineup turns over for Liam Baker, who gave the Giants life by getting out of that bases loaded, nobody out jam with just the one run allowed. Baker hoping to get on base. He's 0 for 2 with a ground out to second and a ground out to first. Someone just offer him $20 for a base hit? I'm pretty sure that's illegal. All right. Baker takes outside ball one. Baker, Wilson, and West have all not reached for the Giants. And he slaps this one the other way, and it's out of the reach of the right fielder. One run's going to score easily. Here comes the second run in Harris. Baker's on his way to third. He will hold there with a two-run triple. There's your $20, kid. Here's Owen Kuhn, 2 for 2 with a double and a home run. Tying run still in the dugout for the Giants. A swing and a miss. The pitch goes to the backstop. Here comes Baker, and he's safe. So 0-1 the count. The bases are now empty. High for ball one. Well, this is what happens when you don't capitalize with the bases loaded and nobody out. Let the Giants right back into this game. 2-1. Again, Kuhn doubled in the first and hit a long home run to center field in the fourth. That home run was the first Giants run. 1 run in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, now 3 here in the sixth with nobody out. And this is driven deep to center field, and this will get down from the center fielder for a base hit. Not as far as I thought it was going to go off the bat, but it keeps the line moving for the Giants, and that puts the tying run in the on-deck circle. Here's Brennan Wilson, who is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. In the dirt, ball 1, no advance by Kuhn at first. 1-0 the count. The infield defense has been pretty good for the most part today for the Indians, so you want to trust your defense to get you some outs here. But against a power hitter like Wilson, you can't just throw him a cookie. It's 2-0. Wilson hoping to erase his offer in a big way. And he dribbles this one down the third baseline, but foul for strike 1. 8-5 our score. Again, the Indians, who are up 7-2 going into the bottom of the fifth, loaded the bases with nobody out. And with the meat of their order coming up, they could have put a stop to this game, but they only got 1 run out of it. And it was Liam Baker who squelched that rally, and then he hit the 2-run triple and came around to score on the wild pitch. Now it's 3-1 to Wilson. Inside ball 4. And how about this? Down 6, down to their final 3 outs. The Giants have the tying run at the plate with nobody out. Wilson reaches base for the first time. Here's Eaton, 0 for 1 with a ground out to second and a walk. Was the final out of the fourth after getting caught in a pickle. Outside for ball 1. The Indians can't use Tristan Milligan. He threw 85 pitches on Saturday. Gets away from the catcher, who happens to be Tristan Milligan. And up to second and third go Wilson and Kuhn. Second wild pitch of the inning, and a hitter's count all the way for Eaton. This is dribbled in front of the mound, and the throw to first is in time, but the runners will advance. In from third to score is Kuhn. That makes it 8-6. And here is Dan Furs. And Tristan is going out to have a word with his brother Cole. Furs struck out looking in the second, reached on an error in the fourth that led to the pickle that Eaton was retired on to end that fourth inning. Furs represents the tying run. And they're going to walk him. They're going to intentionally walk Dan Furs. So that'll set the stage for Eli West. West is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, and he bats as the go-ahead run. Remember, the Giants began this inning down 6, and now they have the tying run at first with 1 out. Taking off for second and getting there uncontested is first, so now the tying run is in scoring position. Base hit should tie this game. This is into left field! Out of the reach of the left fielder! 1 run scores! Here comes the tying run! West into second! The Giants have scored 6 runs with just 1 out! They appeal to home. They appeal to home thinking a run may have passed on stepping on the plate, but they do not get the call. And are you believing this? So, the go-ahead run now in scoring position, still only 1 out in the inning. West with the 2-run double that ties this game. Zach Janeski, strike 1. Janeski walked in the second, struck out swinging in the 5th. That skips to the backstop, and there goes West up to third. "60 feet away is the go-ahead run. That's the 3rd wild pitch of the inning. The infield comes in. Janeski just has to get hard contact to bring home the go-ahead run. Strike 2, kind of a delayed call, but it's 1-2. I thought that might have been a ball anyway. So 8-8 our score, top of the 6th. 6 runs home here in the inning. This is popped up, and it's caught by the pitcher, Milligan. Janeski was really amped up to swing at that one, and he made contact, but just lifted it a little too much. So it'll be up to Tim Forehand to try and bring home that go-ahead run. And now we're gonna have a check on the shortstop. That is Jordan Brown. He was behind Milligan to back up the ball in case Milligan didn't make the catch. Unsure if he might have cut himself or something while he fell down to the grass, but he's okay. "35 pitches in the inning, by the way, for Cole Milligan. So here is Tim Forehand, grounded out to second. In the second, reached on error and scored. Last inning, pops this one up down the third base line and foul for strike 1. In the bottom of the 6th, which I didn't think we were going to get to, the Indians will have Rowley, Schultz, and Shimizu due up. All right. 0-1 count to forehand. The 10th batter of the inning. Comes up empty, and it's strike 2. West at third, hyper vigilant in case anything gets away from the catcher. Fouled off. Milligan peering in for the sign from his brother. Comes set. And the pitch. This is slapped into the outfield for a base hit. The Giants lead. No, he didn't touch home plate. What? Wow. Now we're going to have a conference with the Giants coaches and the umpires. The the Indians believing that West did not touch home plate. I'm going to go back on my replay, see if I saw it. I did pan my camera over to left field to see the ball go into the outfield, so I may have missed it. And no, I missed the shot. I'm sorry. So, all right. I don't know. Wait, is that the right one? No, never mind. That's the wrong one. All right. I'm just going back to the replay just to see what I can find. No, that's not it. Wow, this game has had everything. All right, there's the hit. No, I missed the shot. I was following the ball going into left field, so unfortunately I'm not the source you want for that, so don't think we can use VAR at this level of Little League anyways. So a tough break for the Giants. They think they have the go-ahead run scored, and then the home plate umpire rules he didn't touch home plate. The Indians tag out. No, it's not 9-8. It's still 8-8. My mistake. That's the wrong thing I meant to I wanted to change. West is retired, and now we go to the bottom half. Angels have to, Angels, right. Thinking last year. The Indians have to start all over. This has been a wild game. 6 runs in the top of the 6th with the Giants down their final 3 outs. Strike 1. Liam Baker still out there. One and 2. Keegan Rowley, 1 for 2 with a double and a strikeout and a run scored. And he hits this one into shallow left. Oh, what a catch by the third baseman. Drifting into shallow left. That was Janeski. Drifting to shallow left, straddling the foul line. One down. So here's Tyler Schultz, 1 for 2. RBI single and run in the second. Ground out to the pitcher in the fourth. This has been a wild game. It's been a wild inning. Fouled off for strike one to Schultz. Forehand thinks he has the go-ahead RBI single, but West is tagged out after they ruled he didn't touch home plate for the final out. So the Giants come all the way back to tie it, but not take the lead. And now the Indians, this part of the lineup did get the big rally started for the Indians back in the second when they scored 5 runs. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 4 hits and a single. 4 hits and a walk, rather, by Rowley, Schultz, Camden Shimizu, Jason Schermerhorn, and Kylan Southwick. And that's strike 3, so Schultz is retired. And now it'll be up to Shimizu. Camden Shimizu, 1 for 2. RBI single and run the second. Strikeout swinging in the fourth. And he swings and misses for strike 1. When we go to the top of the 7th, the Giants will have Renahan, Parker, and Moon due up. Down away for ball 1. And really, Liam Baker, who's on the mound, started this comeback in the bottom of the 5th when the Giants weren't even up by getting out of that bases loaded, nobody out jam with only 1 run allowed. Strike 2 to Shimizu. Foul tip into the mitt for strike 3. Well, bonus baseball. Top of the 7th, and this remains an 8-8 ball game. All right, top of the 7th. If we get to the 8th, we'll start the inning with a runner on second. Jake Renahan to lead things off. He's 1 for 2 with a single. RBI single, in fact, that brought home forehand. And that swung on, missed for strike one. The new pitcher is Quinn Dodds. Low for ball one. And after all this craziness we've had this game, Baker's 1-2-3 inning in the bottom of the 6th was the first 1-2-3 inning of the game. This is chopped right back to the pitcher, Dodds. She will win the race to first herself. So that'll bring up Hayden Parker. Hayden singled in the 3rd and struck out swinging in the 5th. Pops this one up, foul the other way and out of play for strike one. Eight runs, 10 hits, 2 errors, and 9 left for the Indians. As Parker laces this one into left field for a base hit. And Parker's 2 for 3. Go ahead run now in score and now on base for the Giants. That'll bring up Sam Moon, who got the party started last inning by drawing a walk. And he takes outside ball one. 8 runs, 7 hits, 5 errors, and 6 left for the Giants. The Giants were down 6 runs to start the top of the 6th, and they scored those 6 runs with 1 out, but couldn't push across the last run, the go-ahead run. They thought they had it, but the home plate umpire ruled that Eli West missed home plate, and the catcher Milligan tagged him out to end the inning. Now we play extras. Strike 3 called. Two down, and that'll bring up Mason Harris. Harris grounded into a fielder's choice to end the 3rd and then walked and scored last inning. High for ball one. In the bottom of the 7th, the Indians will have Schermerhorn, Southwick, and Craig due up. That's in there for strike one to even the count. What a way to close out the regular season, huh? And these teams face each other again Saturday in the first round of the playoffs. 1-2. Harris would love to get on base and turn the lineup over for Baker. At the top of the strike zone for strike 3 called, and the inning is over. The Giants get one hit and leave one, and we go to the bottom of the 7th. Still tied at 8. One and 0 the count to Jason Schermerhorn, who has drawn 2 walks today. Take strike 1, 1-1. Two and 1. Three and 1 as that skips to the backstop. If the Indians don't score here, starting at the top of the 8th, well, the inning will start with a runner on second. Ball 4. Winning run aboard to begin the inning for the Indians. Liam Baker still out there. As Schermerhorn draws his 3rd walk, that's real good for the on-base percentage. And here's Kylan Southwick, had an RBI single in that 5-run second, as he fouls that one off. There came around to score on Schifalidi's single, and then reached first on a drop third strike in the 4th. That skips to the backstop. And up to second with the winning run is Schermerhorn. And that skips to the backstop. And now Schermerhorn is 60 feet away. Two and 1 the count. The Giants are not bringing the infield in here. This is an interesting call. Winning run 60 feet away. This is slapped down the first baseline, but foul. Good sound off the bat, but it is strike 2 to Southwick. Ball's dead, so no chance there for Schermerhorn to advance. All right, 2-2. Winning run at third for the Indians, who led 8-2 going into the top of the sixth. Southwick takes strike three. So one down for Josiah Craig. Struck out looking in the second. Was hit by a pitch in the fourth. Remember, the Indians had the bases loaded in both the fourth and fifth innings. Only got one run combined out of it. Strike one. Schermerhorn walks to lead off the inning. Gets to third on back-to-back wild pitches. 1-1. Infield still not in for the Giants. That's strike two. Guess they have faith in Baker to get these guys out. Baker working quickly. That's low for ball two. Ball three. Schiffeliti on deck. Couple of big, deep breaths by Baker. Ball four. It gets away, but no advance by the runner. So first and third, one out. And now we're going to have a conference at the mound. Baker's up to 41 pitches. And the defense figure out how they're going to play this one. If Schiffeliti can put the ball in play. Schiffeliti has an RBI single to his credit. That was back in the second. Also grounded out to the pitcher to end the bases loaded rally in the fourth. So, with the winning run at third, Schiffeliti will go to work. Your Schiffeliti, the mindset is just put the ball in play. Or he could let Baker dig his own grave. Here we go. Up and away, ball one. Strike one. Down the pipe, strike two. All the Indians ask here is that Schiffeliti not ground into a double play. No advance by the runners. 2-2. Tristan Milligan is on deck. Bounces. Runner at second. Runner at first advances to second. So that takes away the force at second. Full count. It's the third wild pitch of the inning. Baker comes set. ball 4. Bases loaded for Tristan Milligan. Still only 1 out in the inning. Milligan singled his last time up. The infield now comes in. Goal of the defense, if a ball's hit in the infield, just throw it home. Milligan comes up empty for strike 1. Hit hard the other way, but foul and out of play. And Milligan is behind 0-2. His brother Cole is on deck. Schermerhorn at third, Craig at second, Schiffeliti at first. Schermerhorn is the only run that matters. Slap the other way! The Indians win it! Not the other way, my mistake. I was thinking, wow. What a game. Controversial at times, but the Indians, who were up 6 with 3 outs left to get, almost let it get away from them. A ruling at home that Eli West didn't touch home plate leads to the out that keeps the game tied. And then with the bases loaded and 1 out, Tristan Milligan hits a single to the right side. His second hit of the ball game. It plates Jason Schermerhorn, and the Indians finish the season at 7-6. So do the Giants. The Giants will get the higher seed and home field advantage in the playoffs because they won the regular season series 2-1. But the Indians have some life going into that playoff matchup on Saturday. A gut-wrenching loss for the Giants after doing all that to come back in the top of the 6th. It was going to be a gut-wrenching loss, whoever lost that game after that top of the 6th. So a great game to wrap up the Crown City Little League regular season. The playoffs begin Saturday. We will have the Mets and Mariners for you on Saturday here on the Cortland Standard YouTube channel. So thanks for watching this presentation of Crown City Little League from the Cortland Standard. Today's broadcast has been brought to you by Arnold's Florist, Bailey Place Insurance, Berkshire Hathaway Heritage Realty, Franky's Fix-It Repair Shop, Homer Men's and Boys and Women's and Girls Store, Tallmadge Tire, The United Way, and Valley Self Storage. My name is Sam Feely. Thanks for tuning in. The final score, Indians 9, Giants 8, and we'll see